Hello and welcome to the 2025 Dual Recovery Anonymous Report. I am Dan Wolfson at Sentinel Food Court Racer and new inductee into the class of Winter 2025 Dual Recovery Anonymous Certificate Training. This is based on the 12 DRA guide, the 12 steps of DRA, where we admit that our lives have gone afoul due to the chaotic and downward spiraling nature of our dual chemical dependence, which also could be shoplifting, it also could be overeating, it also could be gambling, and the psychiatric or emotional side. We've taken an inventory of assets and liabilities. We have admitted to ourselves that we need a higher power. And we are ready to admit to these people in our lives that we have affected negatively through our downwarding spiral of chemical dependence, gambling, shoplifting, as well as the emotional and psychiatric side, that we have done wrong, that we have wronged them. Now, it does say, except to do so would injure them or others. Now, I could admit when I have shoplifted, but traveling all those many miles by myself on the way to the clubhouse and back, sometimes you just got to get a lift, a little bit of coffee. Not a lift, not the ride lift, which is an expensive thing, but just a coffee, maybe a vitamin B12 tablet perhaps. But that is not good, and that is what I am here to correct. We sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with our higher power, praying only for knowledge of our higher power's will for us and the power to carry that out. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we try to carry this message to others who experience dual disorders and to practice these principles in all our affairs. Well, quite the mouthful, I should say. But I would like to enormously limit the amount of vaping of nicotine that I do. I have a nicotine lozenge in right now, and it is helping. I would like to limit the amount of CBD. Just do the simple things: the vitamin D3, the fish oil, the lisinopril, amlodipine, baby aspirin, those basics. Bring it back to the basics of what my doctor recommended for my health, including walking, including cycling, including my occasional jogging, and my diaphragmatic breathing. So, the higher power, one impulse that I have would say, well, who would be a better higher power than God? Well, not everyone really understands God, but who is God to a grown man? Not exactly what you'd call a typical grown man. So it's not necessarily like my own understanding of my father, in this world, my dad. Well, you could say because you were involved in a very high-flying, active, injurious sport like cycling, what better way to learn about it than a punisher such as my dad? One of those guys that lay whipping on you every once in a while, keep you straight, keep you honest. Well, I'm not sure, but you know what? If I could become a doctorate of mental health and also have that higher power of my dad, then I would be a man. I'd pull this illness of schizophrenia up by my bootstraps and put my boots on every fucking day. But that is not necessarily the case. I may become certified in Dual Recovery Anonymous. And it's a beautiful thing. So, to all of my beautiful people out there in the webosphere, the YouTubeosphere, please have a good night and enjoy your sleep. God bless and good night.